50 yards down. He could see us, we could see him. Well, sitting right in front of Judy was Shannon,
Where was Judy sitting?
right beside me.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden, Shannon looked over and says, "There's that little bastard." And
Oh, no.
and
He's just making stuff up.
I'm not. Am I making it up? And she had long hair.
Hey, wait a minute. Come here.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, She had long hair, and she kept doing this whip. And Judy's legs were red. She was whipping them against Judy's legs, and Judy was, ouch, ouch.
Now he's exaggerating.
So, at the end of the game, I mean, she cussed at him several times. while we
Did
were
you know she was talking about him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she didn't know us.
know we
She
were-
hadn't met us before.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she saw him over there, and she kept pointing with her girlfriend. And so after the end of the game, Patrick comes down in front of us. We're staying up there, and she goes down, and she turns around looking, and she says, he says, "You're sitting in front of my parents."
So her and Patrick had a friendly discussion? Or?
I don't know. I never did ask after that because, well, they went on a work. They were both in the church youth group, and they went on a work down to Mexico, didn't they? For about a week. He was in Santa Barbara, supposed to be working and going to school, and they just sort of split up after that. I don't think it was the hair beating, but
We went to a ball game one night, right after Ivy and I married. I guess Bob, I guess, was playing basketball about 30 miles. We went over there, and they were getting beat pretty good. And this woman, she kept saying, "Look at that boy from the other team. He's hot dog and this and that and the other." And finally, this lady in front of him turned around and said, "I know that boy's mother, and I'm going straight and tell her." And this woman from Pine Mountain that has been talking, she was one of these, you say something to her and she just really gets upset. She thought she was going to have to get a police escort out of town.
See, I'm not the only one that yells at games.
Oh, you don't know anything. You ought to see Greg. Greg was the worst one.
She's
He
yelling
used
at
to
the
holler
ref,
at
and the
the
ref can't hear
kids.
you.
This guy
When
did.
Gail was playing,
Greg filmed games for him.
when
Oh.
she was playing basketball,
Oh, yeah.
and he'd
played
holler
in
at
high
the ref,
school,
if
didn't
you'd quit looking, there was a man and
Greg,
a woman
played
ref.
in high
If you'd quit
Played
looking at that
football,
woman,
not
you'd
basketball.
put on the ref. Things like
Oh, he was
that.
filming basketball for him?
When Gail was playing.
It's one way to throw it
They'd
out,
call
because he's
timeout and the
out
referee'd
filming
come
on
up to the
top.
table and he'd keep that
Rolling.
camera on him. He wasn't running, but the
Hollering
ref
at the
did.
ref.
He was a big black guy referee.
taking
His
up
eyes,
his
you could
sister.
look up there. Greg was terrible.
Did Gail play basketball?
I saw Gail play.
One of the only little white girls that played, I guess, for a while.
They didn't have but two. She,
Maria
Maria
and
her,
Franklin's daughter,
three on
but
both
they
teams.
didn't play that much that year.
Gail played more, was on court more. And she
Wonder if
would
I
be
go
the
from
only
those
white
tall
child
Gail.
on it sometimes.
Hmm?
So ran into your girlfriend when you were 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think I saw Gail play softball.
Yeah, she played some.
Maybe Greg played football.
No,
Somebody
you
played
probably saw Ted. Y'all went.
We saw
Ted that night he
and
got
Ted.
hurt.
Tim played JV, didn't he, once?
Yeah, but the night y'all went to.
We went out of town to a game.
Well, we went twice. We went.
They mellowed out.
Big
now.
2
red
weeks.
brick. Red brick school.
Hamilton was Red Brick, wasn't it?
Well, you didn't see him play in Hamilton though. I think we saw Play Americans went down. That's when he got hurt.
Someone's over there.
I don't remember
Goes
if he
down
got
with a
hurt.
car.
I don't think he did that night
Oh, you
because
take him
we
with
saw
Well,
him
he
after
played,
the
but he
game.
separated his shoulder.
Oh, because we saw him after the
The hop right in
game.
the back for 2 seconds. It's right at the
Yeah, I went down after the game. That's
He
when
got his
get him go see the doctor, and he said I can't do it. He said he had to take SAT the next day. He wouldn't go.
Oh,
He's talking about They need to talk about getting Charlie cloned.
Where'd he go?
DNA, rather.
Oh, we want to know what he is.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
mixture or
Cool.
something, isn't it?
I don't know if he's worth $250,000.
Then how much? I
I
don't
don't know.
remember how much it was.
Yeah, it's a good combination.
Yeah.
You can do the DNA swab for like $50.
You can do it.
They swab and it's like $50 and I can tell you what kind of dog it is.
How they do it?
DNA.
Like a dad or
No, it's a kit. You do it at home.
you nail it in something or?
I think so.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Because we don't know what kind of dog he is.
You do
So
that
you
with
can do the DNA swab and
Oh,
mail
they
it.
can?
You can swap there like inside.
And what does that do for
We
you?
want
Think
to.
about it. They'll
So
tell
we
you
know
every
what
Change
kind
that
of
DNA, really.
Well, is it more
It's like a mutt.
He is a mutt.
Well, that's all you need to know.
What kind of mutt?
It comes back with a certificate and what? Yeah, there you go.
How much does it cost?
Some of these dogs are a mixture of colors. Golden retrievers are calm anyway, but the other dogs are a mixture
I just
of
want
calm.
out.
We started out as an Airedale, which is like a
That's a bigger dog
60
though.
pound,
But it, yeah.
Yeah.
curly haired
We
German
bought a
Shepherd
big
kind.
crate for him and a big dog house,
Yeah.
and then he never grew.
Well, he's fully grown now, isn't
But a lot of up there, they ask people that foster care the dogs, if someone adopts them out there. Here's how you do it, they foster care
Did
them
I send you
temporarily
that-
until they find a home. But they really, a
You
lot
know,
of them are
Joyce kept on and
pretty
I
picky about
finally
making
had
sure they actually
that
fit your
DNA
situation.
thing.
They don't want
Did I
to take
send you
them
the
from
results of that?
I'm
Where
glad
you
you know. I
thought?
wish we were just careful
Well, it
about
tells you
foster
where your
children.
people.
Well, it helps out because, you know, they have a lot
Where'd
of
they come from?
puppies to watch. They have them in the paper and then
It
each
must have
pet
been- it
park
must
and
have
listen to
been
bingo. Oh, that's
Uh,
Saturdays and they'll
Patrick
bring
had
some of the dogs down, you know,
our
to
coat of
meet
arms
and
done,
greet.
and
Oh, you can.
See how they go and all those dogs.
well, his guy did
help
that. They did it in
themselves
the bar.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
There's a
you can
shelter
get a
not too far
magazine
from
for
us,
$3.95.
Apple Valley.
They'll tell
But
you
they
what
just
you
Where's
want.
that, the
have
Irish
really big
too?
and a lot of pit bulls.
Patrick.
Hard to.
Patrick, when they saw Patrick, they knew it was Irish. The Clayton threw him.
Justin, what are you doing?
Well, how did we get that information?
Oh, nothing.
I gave him the last name.
Yeah, no.
Justin.
Did you get me
Well, I've got one too that I did. We'll compare them and see if the same
Well,
guy.
it's hanging on the TV room wall.
Oh, well, that's got McCoy
Yeah.
on it too. I just had the Edgar.
No, this is McCoy and Edgar.
Oh, well, honey, I was waiting for you. I was just waiting for you to come over here and see me.
She didn't
Yes,
talk.
I
She hadn't
would.
talked to you like that since you were about
No.
4 years old.
Well,
Yeah,
How long did it
25.
When you get it? Because the one groomer wasn't available, right?
This is warm, because in the car, had to go get it out of the car, and the car was off.
You're cold?
Are you
I
cold?
was cold.
Well, turn the space.
Oh.
Turn the heat on.
No, I'm all right now, I'm just, but this is so warm, I had to get it out of the car, and it
Oh,
was,
and it's all warm.
it's warm.
Oh,
Go out in the
nice.
yard. Go out in the yard.
Courtney. The other night we got to your folks' house. They're getting everything ready, you know. Are you hot? You warm? No, we're fine. Well, if you get hot, turn the fan on. Maybe said we don't have a fan in our house. What do you do when it gets hot? I said, well, we usually turn the air conditioner on.
We don't turn it off.
We turn ours on
You
and
don't turn it on at all?
We might turn it on in the afternoon for a couple hours, otherwise the room is open under.
we turn ours
You're
on
talking
in
to somebody that doesn't turn her air
May
on
and turn it
either.
off
Well, if I ever
when
house
the
sit
heat
for you,
goes.
that sucker's gonna be down to 68 degrees here.
Nope,
24 hours.
That sounds like my dad.
Well, I
comes to our
told-
house. We come home, we have
I
two
told
air
Ibby the other night when we went to bed and at their house
sitting in
and
a
all that
room
cover, I
that's
said,
not
I wish I'd
even-
had that much cover over here that night. We froze to death.
I get a call from her, you can't get home. They turn both air conditioners on. We hardly
Summer,
ever
winter.
turn air
Winter time is kind of cold.
That's crazy.
I think they could have killed him.
I normally have
Our house in the winter
a
is pretty
chest of
cold.
drawers. Right at
We
my
have
bed's
a
over there.
bedroom. I use
And I just
the-
have, I got a little one to put on the
Was it
nightstand, but it's not strong.
Under the sheet.
She turns it off.
I mean,
and
like
she
an
puts
electric
it
blanket
in.
goes under there.
And then,
We had one time, but I liked it.
I got a
I'd rather
fan
have
in
the blanket on top of
Den
it.
there, but I never have. We don't
And we
turn it
had
off.
Well, she
that.
just cranks it up before she goes to bed. We turn
yeah,
it
and
off.
then I turn it off, but
You're talking about the mattress pad?
yeah.
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 No, that's
We had
fine.
one, and it's not like getting under and
So,
under
Yeah.
something warm.
But it's
Because if you
summertime,
want to
though.
move to a cool spot, you can't, you know, even if you just want to, I liked it on top of it.
In that house in town, we had the fireplace, that insert,
Yeah.
and we had it on one night. Nibby was over there, and she says, "I'm freezing to death, freezing to death." And I kept telling her, I said, "Hot in here." She said, "No, I'm freezing to death." And it was Christmas time. So finally I got up and I went and looked at the thermostat, which was right above her head, and it said 100 degrees. And that's no lie. It said 100 degrees. She said, "It's wrong." And I said, "Well, look on the mantle." She had 2 Christmas candles on the mantle. They were like, I swear they were. They were.
And you were cold. Jerry, you can't get me. I'm not that bad.
I
I
wish
turn all I get all the covers and just throw them all over on her side, except for a sheet maybe in our
Well, that's-
light blanket.
I cannot stand for cover to be on my feet.
He has his feet out.
Well, I don't.
Well,
Now, I wake up in the
Right.
morning and they'll be under cover, but at night I don't care. Yeah, I don't want cover on my feet.
Meryl's got where she wants to have 100 pillows on the bed.
No,
You haven't got that many. We got
nowhere to
42
put
on
'em.
ours in there.
What?
Well, they used to be on ours. She just moved them in there.
I like the pillows, but
Do you
he's
have,
like,
do you have a place to put the pillows though when you need to go to bed?
I know.
You do? Oh.
That's what the floor
No,
is
I
for.
don't really.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But then they get mad. Why are you throwing the pillows on the floor? I
Yeah.
just
Oh,
I just took all the dog hair off of those things.
The dog likes to sleep on it.
Tanner used to sleep on a couple of them because he'd come in.
Which side of the bed does he like best?
Well, he likes my side, but
Then do you have to move over?
no, not the bed. He's on the floor. But he would take a pillow that I throw down on the floor.
Charlie Brown will take your spot.
Is that where he sleeps?
No, he goes
Stay
down.
very long.
He's got where he goes down to his bed sometimes at 9 in the morning. And I wake him up at 6 and he's back in
But
bed.
it's so funny, like when I put him to bed tonight, our routine is I bring him out here and let him go pee. And then while he's going, I'm getting his cookie. And he just comes in the door, trots right down to his bed, and I bring the cookie down.
Oh, you can't get a service in the bed.
I'm not flattered. No.
Last week, he got
Did
mad.
y'all ever get treatment
He
like
got
that?
mad at her and he wouldn't go. He wouldn't stop. He just went right to bed.
Hey, guys, tell us how they took care of you when you were good. Pedro, get to bed.
He goes to bed about when you get up then, huh?
Well, he and I, if she's at book club or walking or whatever, he'll come back to the bedroom and lay down on the side of the bed. And then when she comes in,
On the floor though.
yeah, and when she comes in, he'll hear the garage door
Put
open
it up
and go
because the
down.
baby was pulling.
But you
on
don't
it.
give him a
I
treat
put it
then.
back
No.
down.
That's why
I
she
had
gets
twisted
up.
that up because he was pulling on it.
Is Jerry gone? Does Tanner go sleep by your bed?
Huh?
Does Tanner go sleep by your bed when he's gone? When Jerry's gone on his trip?
Yeah, but he's never gone.
Oh, it goes on inside the bed. Well, I used to be gone, but now I'm retired.
Good
And I,
feeling,
and I
isn't it?
went to K and Dave's one overnight once, twice, once,
couple times.
couple. I went to Patrick's, Justin's.
You going to Patrick's tonight? What did you do?
Once. I went.
That's when he quit answering his phone.
See if he has space. He may be booked for the season.
He said I could come down and stay there.
Patrick said that?
He doesn't remember saying it, but he did.
Yeah, well, you can.
I'm wondering, he's going to sleep
Does
on
it have
that
sound?
Yeah.
L-shaped sofa.
with the
Patrick's got a
TV
84
backboard.
by 84 inch screen TV.
Oh.
And it's so big. And then he bought a L-shaped sofa that's so big. There's one 8-inch section to get by when you come in the front door to go around and sit down. I tell you,
Just the way you like it, huh?
Just the way I like it.
I mean, that thing comes on your, whoa!
That guy throws that ball.
Yeah.
What city you live in? Tustin? Get mixed up in those cities down there. I can't know which city you're in sometimes. What's it next to them? Fullerton?
He's right
Santa
near,
Ana and
he's right near
Orange.
the Crystal
Is that how
Cathedral.
it works? You're kind of all together almost.
Yeah.
Just look up and see what sign it is.
Yeah. It's
You don't work at
Irvine's
that.
close.
You work at Huntington Beach now? How far a drive is that? 20 minutes?
It's like,
20 minutes?
no. Well, it's early in the morning, but it can take like an
Middle
hour.
of the day is a lot longer.
No.
You
Depending
can't
on
hit
what-
freeways or?
Yeah, but it's just the
Yeah,
55
freeway.
freeway, just
Oh,
it just congested. And taking the streets isn't any faster.
I thought you were looking
Stop
for a new
light.
apartment.
I'm looking around.
Well, you should look over
How
there.
far are you from where you live?
He's
About a
gonna have
mile.
wall
Do
space.
you ride on a bus or something?
Huntington
or-
Beach.
If I'm pressed for time, I'll
pretty
hop on the
expensive.
BART train, and that goes one stop. But if the weather's okay, and I'm up early enough, I like to walk. Yeah, and I usually walk home.
Did it ever rain there?
Oh yeah. But usually it's like more of a drizzly fog kind of stuff. It's never, very rarely. It's never a good rain.
Do you have trouble getting home?
You live away in
Got something
No, I
to
mean,
do
yeah.
with
No, I totally thought, yeah, no, not at all. Because they had the Beta Breakers, which is where they shut down a pathway for all these joggers to jog
You
from
gotta
the
invite me
bay
more often.
to the ocean.
What was it like?
Cuts,
You had to go to Las
cuts the
Vegas.
city in half. And so I knew I was going to have trouble in a car trying to get across that. But I guess that ended at 11, and they tried to get all the streets opened up. I didn't get there until 1 or 2, I don't think. So I totally missed it. Yeah, yeah.
Begin with, because when you pull in the driveway.
Oh, that wine's for Ted?
His bedroom window.
The
Oh, we
wine?
don't like that.
Yeah.
You're afraid you're disturbing him.
Okay, we'll go there. I think you should know Stacks.
You're always out roaming
Do
around
what?
late at night.
You should
And
know.
then he's out there in the yard.
No, he's up on it.
Put a barrier up to.
Oh, that's when
You ever
it's
been in
out
his-
grass.
You ever been in his house? They took the laundry
I've never
room.
visited his doctor.
Which
Every
was
time I go, you know, my
fair-sized
record says
laundry
1,000
room.
times I don't smoke acid.
He's got two,
You know, then they ask you every time,
probably about
how
like
much you
that,
exercise a week? How much
wine
a day? And
things in there, and about yay tall, and he's got probably 700-800 bottles of
did your wife
wine.
yell at you today?
But he hadn't,
You don't realize.
when he quit the
how
bank, he hadn't been buying, he's been drinking.
prevalent
But I think he's buying now a little bit.
What a difference that has been. Who
But
would
see,
ever
like
guess?
psychiatrists, they call on their clinics and hospitals, they call it their campus, they call it, right?
I don't have that.
You can't smoke on their
Huh?
campus.
I don't have that, but I probably
Yes,
have.
sir, you'll see down there in Montana.
He hadn't brought
They built this
it
brand new hospital.
I don't know, I
Called
think
it
each
built
one of
in
them
Ontario
holds
already.
2 or
They had these
300.
employees that still
Something
would
like
have
that.
walked their thing
Yeah.
down there in the back 40 someplace. I forgot you.
In fact, I think one time he was trying
all
to
of a sudden, right?
figure out how
Bridget
Jerry said
Lana.
you're real
to get
tipsy.
in
sometimes.
touch with Justin, get Justin go to Napa Valley and get some kind he was looking for.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
Georgia, they won't let, at that time, they wouldn't let you
She stopped,
order
she retired.
from out of state.
Not on the
Oh, really?
school, but she
So I
actually
think that's the way it
smoked in her
was,
classroom.
but they passed a law,
Probably
or
see
changed
in
the
a
law
class
now.
like that. I used to say, why,
And some way or another, I think he wanted to start going to see Justin to go to.
you know, I said, Jerry
Get it
smokes
for
at
him.
this desk, why can't I smoke at mine? You know, it
Well,
just
they
seemed
already did.
very logical to me, but
Yeah, you should know Stacks.
it wasn't very good idea.
It's a little thing.
It went
supposed to be
from,
printed on
you
there?
know,
That's
we
what I was
had
told.
What?
Cafeteria. They made this wine. And Stag's Leap is the name of the wine. But they usually
special
do,
room
I
for
think,
smoking.
Zinfandel.
See, I
That's all
never
they
got
usually do. And this one's a
Caught up.
I
Dixie
don't
Strong.
remember
They
teachers
wanted
smoking
to
in
put
the
it out
classroom,
under
but
a
Bridget
different
said in
name.
Colorado they did. They were
But
able
I
to.
guess
I can't
something happened
remember.
in there. It's
I
real
can't
small on the
either.
bottle, but it has a different
But
name.
her aunt did.
So-
I forget when you go to these other states, there's still something about smoking in the restaurants.
Yeah, but
Almost
you-
broke
Go
it.
ahead.
What are you
No,
doing
it's
here?
pretty good.
Ibby's cousin
See that?
See
has a
what?
winery
Smoking in any
in
restaurants.
North Carolina.
out
That's
Yeah,
here.
where
less down,
Ted's
but-
at.
No, in Georgia you
And it
can't.
was a dairy when it first
I
started.
imagine some of the other states
Somebody
do
worked
too.
for
I don't
JC
I
remember
think
Penney,
seeing
we
big
about
shot
stopped
that.
in a couple of
about
Indian
300 acres
places.
in
that
Ross.
Yeah,
Very
motels
long.
still have
He's
smoking
bottling
rooms and
wine in
non-smoking
milk
rooms,
jugs.
but
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Because
But,
it was a dairy to start with.
I don't think
Yeah,
most
so,
restaurants
yeah,
so
still
the-
allow,
Their
This-
number one wine is in
San
a
Francisco pretty
milk
tight
jug.
about,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
but there are still bars and
yeah.
Well, now bars or somewhere might be different
Yeah.
than.
He
than
went
a
up there,
restaurant.
but Jimmy wasn't there.
There's a few indoor places. They just say you
We
can't
went
smoke at the bar, but if
when
you want
Ted
to
opened his place, and so
smoke
Some of those
at
beach
the
cities down there said you can't
booths.
made
smoke
the
on
tour.
They're tired of
I didn't know there
cigarettes.
was any
and he
place
had
in California.
It's kind of sketchy, yeah.
30 feet or something.
Bottles from
Like small doors and stuff.
Oh,
He walking out.
They
There's
got
like
25
25 people
brother-in-law
out
was
there.
going to have to go
You know.
home, and he said, "Well,
Well, the other thing
so
is we travel to
he
those
just doesn't
hotels.
say,
You
well, I
can't
got
smoke in a hotel.
I got one more day.
They
This is
don't have
going
enough
as
room,
long
so
as
they
this
don't
other
smoke at the
stuff."
front door. And
And he
then,
said,
you know, you go out there and they have a bench and
Well,
you
that
know,
They'd be
was